Hi friends, welcome. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your tuning today. So today we are going to do what's unexpected blessings or surprises are coming for you. It's already in July 2025. However, this reading is timeless. So whenever you find this reading, you can use it for right now, your situation of blessings coming. As always, I will list all the decks I'm using in this video down below and also the timestamps. You can either choose the back of the deck or the crystal, whichever you feel most drawn into. And once you're ready, and I will see you in your reading. Hi, Group 1. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So now when I channel into your energy, I feel many of you maybe have a spirit weakening in the past. Because with the Judgment card, there's a situation you were in for a long time and you couldn't see. It could be very confusing. There's a lot of misleading information. Maybe the situation is conflicts. Because no matter it's within yourself or you being waken up by the angels or universe, but many of you actually have this major awakening. And also right now you can be in a crossroad. Some of you are decided to move physical places, locations, such as a moving house or leaving a job and going for somewhere else. Maybe many of you haven't figured out what to do because I can feel you have so many different options in front of you. Sometimes you can go with what you want or what is logic, but then you may be in a situation you can't decide which way to take right now. But what I see, the good news for you guys is you definitely are leaving a situation which can be a betray. There's friends here maybe not very loyal to you in the past. There's some truth discovered. It can be a work situation. You're dealing with some toxic boss and very bossy and can give you a lot of pressure, and a lot of you can go through a relationship meltdown or something like that. And if it's a work situation, I also see there's a unfairness in injustice in your workplace. So many of you right now already decided to leave, but then you might be in this situation right now. Where am I taking? Where should I go? What if? What is going to happen? Because I can feel so many of you are so much over your head and being maybe like picturized what can happen, what's a possibility in front of me, like whether it's going to work out. There's quite a lot of anxiety and worry about something unknown, unsure. But so many of you, maybe right now, I see universe, your spiritual team want you to take deep breathe in and breathe out, because I find out the situation in the past maybe impact your health so much, and you might lose the track on how you have taken care of yourself. So maybe from time to time you feel really tired and exhausted. Spirit universe wants to tell you you are ready to let go of any suffering so that you can take in new possibility. So you need to release so you can receive. There's a lot of you need to really sort of, I would say, it's like cut your past away, release it, let it go fully. Because I do feel many of you maybe are in a situation, haven't decided I'm leaving exactly, but I don't know what to do, how to choose, and what if didn't work out. There's so many what ifs happen. Sometimes it can cause you sleepless night, and universe and spirit is telling you, if you face a situation, it's indecisive, just allow your life to ramble like aimlessly. It doesn't matter, because the time maybe sounds like very critical for a human being. But then once our soul understanding the time is not existing, so we all need a time to reflect from time to time. And it doesn't mean you're slow, because your oracle already say you're slowly but surely getting ahead. It doesn't matter you start this journey later in your age or you earlier. It doesn't matter the time. It's all matters about how you feel yourself, how you consciously know where you're at with your life, and then make the wise choice. Because when you make a choice, I'm not even saying judging is wise or not, because many of us just have to make a choice. It's up to certain stage of our life, our understanding of what we need, what we want, and how it serves us the best. If you turn out at certain time your choice no longer serve you, you just have to make another choice. That doesn't matter. It doesn't slow down our progress, because it's like the soul journey have so many different choices. When we might be able to, script on what we want to achieve here, but the scenario can be so different, so varied. It's actually not pre-decided before we come. It's all written during the course. That means you can take a lot of different ways to get there. Because all of us eventually will get where we need to go. It's just like some of the way might be a detour and take a bit longer and might be a twist and twig. Some is much more straightforward. But I find out many choices is meaningful because it's giving a certain lesson. Sometimes we might not even did one journey, right? We didn't fully understand that lesson. So there can be some other things coming along is teaching us some minor things we need to cover from those lessons we didn't do in the first course, so in the first journey. So that's what I feel with your group, because I do feel there are so many of you will feel passionate about your upcoming life, your choices, because with the Knight of Fire, Knight of Wands, I feel so many of you going to take a fearless action towards your goal. You are fully charged with your energy, right? But I do feel no matter what you choose to do, your choice really resonates with your heart, because with the fire energy, it's actually very inspiring. Someone literally feel passionate about what they're going to pursue, what they're going to take. So if you are at a crossroad right now, just listen to your heart and recenter yourself, ground yourself first before you take any action, because I do feel many of you need to know your focus has to be turned within first to reflect on stories that are not true for you. Love is the way through. And because when you started to put your passion, heart into your future, made a choice, your heart is calling you, your soul is calling you, and you are moving towards your 10 of Cups. Because your advice is here, many of you can be very successful in business if you want to become a business owner, and you got enterprise here. And also the conclusion of within reach. The conclusion make me feel like if there's unsettled things from the past, right, you're gonna have your conclusion very soon. Maybe next full moon eclipse is going to give you very full closure, so you can totally release the past, what is no longer serve you, and then recenter yourself and breathing it out. Practice your mindfulness and get yourself ready. And sometimes if you can't make decision, don't try to wake up at night and then keep thinking of the same thing. Just allow your life to ramble aimlessly. That's necessary. It's actually let your body, your mind, your spirit to recover, recharge. And because you're gonna have a lot of things happening which might require you to work really hard, because the hard work ahead is there, and your choice, your path is going to lead your 10 of Cups. My dear group 1, your 10 of Cups, what I feel is a new community, new business, new group of people who have the similar value. Maybe you call them like your soul family. Some of you can literally get married, find new love, and you're gonna be surrounded by a lot of joyfulness, happiness, prosperity, abundance, because 10 of Cups is the best in all minor arcana in the tarot deck. So I feel so happy for you, because no matter what suffer you went through in the past, spirit and universe already hear you. It's a lesson you did, and now it's time for you to enjoy your fruit of your labor, because your 10 of Cups is waiting for you to get there. And when you become this Knight of Wands, you're gonna be driven by your own passion, by your own belief. But then make sure you look after yourself. Sometimes switch off from things. If you can't decide, let it go, because sometimes you can't really rush to make that choice, and most of the time you need to sort of pull your energy back, recenter yourself, let it cool down a bit. Maybe when you look at them again, a lot of things can be resolved automatically. If not, you will have much better, more objective attitude to assess that scenario, the decision, which one works for you. Make sure that align with your true self, what you need, what you want, because I do feel your group are in charge with full energy and reach towards your 10 of Cups, your happy ever after. So this is everything I see for you, group 1, and I truly hope the message is helpful. If you do like my video, thumbs up or subscribe, and I wish you have a wonderful rest of your day and night, and I send you a lot of love, and see you next time. Bye. Hi group 2, welcome. Today we are going to look at what's unexpected surprise or blessings on your way. And many of you choose this group. I feel in the past you have achieved a certain goal. It's actually a goal make you really happy. There's a lot of you very abundant, and maybe it can be a marriage, it can be a soulmate, it can be engagement. It can be a situation you make a decision, literally give you a lot of rewards. The Sun energy and the Lovers does make me feel like many of you can talk about relationship. But you can take whatever situation you are in, no matter what situation you are talking. If it's a job, you made a decision and find a job which suits you, make your heart sing, something like make you feel so great about it. There's a lot of abundant energy happen in the first half year of 2025. But if you look at this video at the time, this is just your reason 3 to 6 months what happened. So many of you right now, if it's a relationship, maybe you met someone pretty strong, like this Queen of Wands. They are very action oriented, but sometimes they can be a little bit of difficult to persuade. They might have a lot of temper, or maybe it's yourself, because one of you, if it's a relationship, can be this Queen of Wands. There's a lot of things have to, maybe it's yourself. If it is, you have to carry on a lot of things by yourself, like secretly. There's a lot of things you have to work out strategy and how to act on them to make the best out of it. There's a lot of, I would say it's a lot of loneliness. There's a lot of like, I have to do all on my own. I can't let other people know about this. That is type of energy I feel. But if this is your counterpart, I feel maybe you have to do something secretly on yourself. There's something being discovered, some secrecy behind the scene. But it might not be bad, because what I feel is this is something you're probably trying to manage between whether I want to have the peace with this situation. I have to do that this way, so I don't trigger the other people. I don't sort of like bring up some conflicts and some troubles here. And if it's a work or if it's a situationship, it's also feeling like you being really strong as this Queen of Wands and being very self-reliant and carry a lot of things on yourself. Maybe you feel there's no one there to understand you. There's also you feel like your needs is not met. There's nobody you can ask. It can be a shortage of resources if you're running a business. It's like you feel like I can't afford doing that, and I have to struggle just to manage everything in my way so I can get them all done. So it can be some kind of like, I feel there's some imbalance in your relationship or in your situation with whatever it is, because I feel many of you can lead into taking too much on your plate, spread yourself too thin, because you might have to face a situation you feel like eventually you burn out, because a lot of you actually have been doing this for a long time, or maybe there's too much demand on one person, because gradually you have to make the choice to decide to either leave this situation or have to just drop it. You might have to go through a period of uncertainty, but I feel because of this journey you went on, literally is going to let you empower yourself again, because the magician here clarify it's going to lead into a point you are going to rely on yourself to work on something different, because I feel you guys already embodied the magician quality, but there are things are in balance right now you might not be able to see, or maybe you just ignore. At a certain point, you will have to meet this, face the situation, because you will realize there's a imbalanced relationship or situation that make you feel down, which is no longer what you needed. So you are ready to transform, because you are going to rebalance your life, your situation. You're going to realize you need to manifest your life from a place of love, and then stand up and speak your truth. If it's too much, speak it up, because what you wish for is what the universe wishes for you, right? Because there can be a situation we don't talk about it. We don't want other party to feel we're being blaming or arguing, or maybe even like nagging about something unnecessary. But the thing is, you're gonna say it. You're gonna make a wish. You're gonna readjust your life, bring the balance back. Even nobody understands you, but you will ask for what you need. You need to stand up for yourself, because I feel with your magician quality already there, a lot of you maybe didn't realize in the past when you have this wish fulfilled, the some moment which you made the right choice and you get what you want, you literally was in a state of joyfulness. You feel like emotionally balanced, very positive, gratitude, grateful. Then put yourself back there, reassess your current situation, and declutter of the things no longer serve you, and transform your life. It says if you feel the joy you would have once you have reached your goal here and now, then you will achieve your dream faster that way. It means like put your mindset in a positivity, in a very balanced, happy, joyful energy, because you guys might be a situation somebody didn't act your favor and doing something stupid behind you or something like that, because eventually I see you guys have a very bold vision with a win-win outcome is forecast. It like the win-win is not just for one party. It's actually when you're in a space which is project a bold vision, higher, bigger picture, you are able to bring the win-win outcome for all party. And also it looks like there's a new job, new career on horizon. And if you want a new relationship, I see there's a Queen of Cups. Someone is very emotionally matured, receptive, and compassion, and very gentle, very intuitive are coming to your life. And because you're gonna wing it, you're gonna win her heart because you are the Six of Wands. Regardless the gender, you're gonna actually have the moment to shine. You have the victory quality here with a Six of Wands. If this is not talking about a relationship, the energy I sense is you guys are going to connect more peacefully with your inner self, with your higher self, with your spiritual team, because the Queen of Cups are very intuitive person. They actually listen to their feeling. They actually can sense other people's energy, because when their self are very centered, when their self looked after themselves, they have their cup full, they practice their mindfulness, they in a very peaceful, very calming space, and then you can use your ability, literally intuition, to help you to master your energy, the energy around you, surround you for this situation, to bring into a Six of Wands quality, because you can achieve your Six of Wands just by, when you manifest your energy in a higher vibration, you're gonna bring your success, your dream come true. If you're talking about a job, a business, a partnership, it's all on the horizon for you. There's also a feeling of there's deep friendship with someone of the same gender is on the horizon for you. So overall, I feel your group are going to have a huge transformation. Then you are going to manage your emotion, your feeling, to be more grateful, more in love, more joyful. Have a big bold picture of dream, of goal, because the vision is there for you. Because when you have this vision with the fox and sun, I feel someone has the fox quality, because the fox, we're always talking about someone is very clever, very intelligent. The sun is there, is abundance for them. Using their mind, they also project the future with a bigger picture for all the parties. There's a win-win outcome is forecasted for you. And yeah, Six of Wands, that's your ultimate goal. You will achieve your surprise, your blessings. So it's a victory there ahead of you. It's going to be a win-win outcome. I hope this message is helpful. So this is everything I see for your group too. And I send you a lot of blessing, love. Namaste. I hope to see you again. Bye. Hi Group 3, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're going to look at the 2025, the middle of the 2025. What's the unexpected surprise and blessings on your way? And many of you in these groups maybe went through a period of work situation, because right now I feel a lot of you, maybe some of you lost job, going through some financial difficulties, and there's some major changes happen and make you feel like difficult. Maybe it's a feeling of abandonment or being left in cold. So quite a lot of you literally are seeking for a balanced solution, trying to make a peace with whatever the current situation you're in, because you feel you can't rush this situation. It can be a person you're dealing with in the past at work, or your environment maybe are pretty stubborn, pretty difficult. You might have some kind of argument between you two, and due to one person can be very stubborn and not very flexible. So there's I feel right now you went through some challenges. Some of you maybe have a breakdown of your agreement with other party, or there's something you expected and didn't happen for you. So you are in a feeling of I feel, because with the Temperance, I do feel many of you already have very strong spiritual awakening, because this situation lets you be in a space to look at them from very balanced point of view, trying to accept more lesson from the situation rather than just take as it is. And so many of you right now in a space to be moderate, like having a peace, balancing your energy, maybe doing a lot of healing and tap into a spirituality and meditate quite a lot, because I do feel many of you in this group already have a spiritual awakening. So you might went through some Tao moment. Right now you are in the temperance moment to take things easy, to rebalance your life, to take the situation as it is, make peace with it. But it's hard. It's really difficult, because I do feel there's some challenges of financial strain here. And I feel many of you could be seeking jobs, but they're not much happening right now, very slow. And what I also feel right now, the universe, the spirit is telling you, you might feel lost in the past, but then spirit is urging you, there is a path waiting just for you. Open your heart, your mind, so you can see it on your journey of fulfillment. So choose the thing you feel you have passion, you love to do. Do the thing you love. Put your heart there, and also look at a bigger picture, because maybe there's a lot of things doesn't make sense how this all broken, and why the other party could be very super stubborn, super inflexible and unwilling to cooperate, and always just love arguing. It doesn't matter, because universe saying the situation you went through, the experience you were taught, you actually are moving towards a deeper level of understanding, from just the knowledge, just the surface itself, to a wisdom. So take your time to absorb the lessons you've gained from this situation, because I do feel many of you could be an air sign, because very sharp, very strong, and could be also a Sagittarius, but also air, what I feel. And there's a strong earth elements here, and I see many of you can gain a lot of wisdom from this situation, where to become this Queen of Swords eventually, because that's what it leads you to. So have this very swift, sharp mind, have a vision, have strategy, know what you want. Also self-reliant, because with the Queen of Swords, I feel many of you went through a lot of challenges in the past. You're self-made. You literally talk what you want and do what you love. You're very straightforward, right? And also you have vision, and there are a new opportunity already on your way. You need to accept yourself. You're good enough. Because I see you could be criticized a lot by other people in the past. You need to boost your energy and boost your confidence to acknowledge you are good enough, because there's Ace of Pentacles waiting for you. I feel it can be a potential relationship, but no matter what it is, it's a material offer coming into your way. It can be a new job offer. Even though it could seem to you like very difficult to know the future where they are, but if this is something you really truly want, grab it. The opportunity to grab it using your intuition, because I do see many of you have this a very intuitive knowing. With the moon, with the crow there, I see a lot of you literally already tapped into your intuition to see a bigger picture, the vision of the future. Take the opportunity if it's coming and knock your door, because it's going to bring you either a new business partner, someone like King of Pentacles, very good at investing, very clever with their business, managing a business, or it can be yourself becoming this entrepreneur. If there's an idea you want to establish, like it's a small idea, and run your own little business, do it. Because you are going to be King of Pentacles eventually, or you are going to meet someone. Maybe it's a business partner or something, because with the decision you're making, literally the Mars and Gemini, it's actually very strong, swift, quick-minded, and very strategic type of person. And make the right decision, make you feel your heart love to do. Take that opportunity, right? I see the good luck is on your way. There is a lot of fortune coming for you. and moving forward, moving towards the things really you love it to do it. And then you are going to continuously gain the success in your material world. If you want to run a business, it's going to be very successful, or you can have a very successful return from your investment too. And it's a King of Pentacles as what is going to happen for you. So Group 3, this is all the things I see for you, and I send you a lot of blessing and love, and I hope this is helpful. And I see you next time. Bye.